But yeah, I did monumentally fail. So we are now back at school, and at the beginning of the summer holidays, I set myself a challenge of making at least £2,000 before I returned back to school. The amount I made was £289.90. And let me break down what those came from. So I made some of that from social media, I made some of that from eBay selling, and I made some of it from coaching and mentoring someone on how to run meta ads, how to build like a funnel around it, how to use social proof, and we're still yet to do that social proof call actually, but that's going to be the next call. So I did 4 calls with him, and these are all the social proof calls. Is the next one, sorry, is the social proof. So we'll be looking how to display it on the profile, how do we make sure that people can see what he's done and how they want to be interested to do it for themselves as well. So that's what our next call, that's what we're looking to do. Yeah, I did monumentally fail. You know, there's no getting away from the fact that we just got over 10% of the way there. In my main business, the advertising company, obviously I'm looking to grow and expand it, make sure that it's the best it possibly can be. The 3 areas I'm looking to improve on, which I think I've sort of already improved on one of them, well I hope I have. The number one is make sure the onboarding process is seamless and smooth, and I think I've managed to do that by cutting out any unnecessary steps. So we simply log on to the Meta Business Suite, get connected, and that is purely it, and then we start running the ads and doing social media from there. The other thing I wanted to do was make sure our service delivery is actually exceptional, so there's no clunks in it, there's no thing that's actually, you know, not quite as seamless as I'd hope. It's something that's slow or not like that. So that's something I'm looking to improve, make sure the service delivery is seamless, effortless, whether that's for the social media management we do or whether that's for the ads we're running. Either way, we need to make sure that from the beginning we have all the information, all the photos, all the content that they have as a company passed over to us, and then we can use that in advertising, use it in the social media areas and that kind of idea. And the third area I wanted to adapt and sort of improve on was the fact that we need to make sure our results are the best out there. So, you know, providing the most leads or providing the most sales or the most conversions or the highest conversion rate, anything like that. That's what we're looking to do. We're looking to make sure that we have the best results out there. So I think I've done one of the 3 things, and I need to do the other 2, and I need to make sure the other 2 are refined and exceptional, and I'm not going to be, you know, messing around. I'm going to be trying to do that as quickly and efficiently as possible. So we've done the onboarding. Onboarding is simply log on to their Meta Business Suite. If they're not sure how to do it, we simply talk them through it, and that is it. And we need to make sure our service delivery is exceptional. I talk about this in a lot of different videos as well, but I also need to make sure that our results are the best out there and are the best that any other company can do for them. So those are the 3 areas I'm looking to improve on. And yeah, so to put it bluntly, I did fail, but I'm looking to grow the agency. But before I do it, you know, it's all about the free work. Is the free work really good? Is the value we're providing before we even onboard people going really well? Such as I'm running an email campaign currently. I was meant to be doing the free ads masterclass that the email campaign was for right now, but no one signed up, so I'm not going to be running it if no one's going to be there. So that's the thing I'm working on also, but that's kind of another video as well. I'll talk about my email campaign, what went wrong, what I'm going to change for the future, etc. That is kind of the plan, that's what I'm going to do. Yeah, so we're doing like a free 15-minute Meta Ads Masterclass to sum up. It's simply where we talk people on a Zoom call, we share our screen, all on Meta Ads and the funnel behind it, and what makes a good ad creative, what makes a bad ad creative, and everything like that. So that's what we're doing, just to provide so much value to businesses before they even want to get started with us, before they want to work with us. And once we've done that, you know, we don't push them into a sales pitch. There's no pushy, you know, you must work with us, we're the only company out there, because I can guarantee you we're most certainly not. There's thousands of companies that run meta ads and do social media management for other businesses, but we're looking to, hopefully by us providing a lot of free value to start with, such as the 15-minute Meta Ads Masterclass, they can see some value in our company and like what we do, because we've already provided them with a lot of value before they even got started, or before they wanted to think about working us, or before they wanted to work with us completely. So that's the whole idea behind the Meta Ads Masterclass. Hopefully they'll see something in our company that makes them want to go with us and makes them want to work with us, and hopefully we can provide them with the best results possible, make sure our service delivery is exceptional, and everything I mentioned before, because customer satisfaction and client satisfaction is such a huge part of it to me. You know, I mention it so many videos, and pretty much every video I think I mention it on this channel, but it's such an important part, you know. If your clients weren't there, you wouldn't be in business, so you need to make sure you're treating them with the absolute most respect and making sure you're providing the best service possible to them, and making sure that you make your clients stay loyal to you because you like the way that they work and they like the way that you work, and it's all just seamless, everything's, you know, effective and it all works. And that's the stage that we really want to get to. You know, it's all about the client satisfaction. Are the clients really happy? Does it make them want to stay with us? It's not about just making them stay so we can take their money and then provide them with the average result. You know, it's all about making sure our results are exceptional, they're the best out there. Whether it's from social media, whether it's from ads, no matter the sort of the outcome. Is it the best out there? Is it the best that any other agency or any other business could do? And if it's not, then how do we refine, how do we adapt the funnel or adapt the ad creative or the video in the ad or whatever it is? How do we make sure that we get to that point where we do provide them with the absolute most value and the best results that are possible and the best results out there at all? And that's the stage I really want to get to. You know, I'm still building my agency, still trying to get towards my version of success, which I'm nowhere near that yet. I'm completely, you know, not even 1% of the way there. But it's all about how do I get there and how do I make sure that I'm building skills along the way? How do I make sure I'm building a real business along the way? And can I become the person worthy of the success I'm actually looking to achieve in the future? And that's what it's all about. You know, it's all not just about finding a drop shipping scheme or something that's going to work really quickly and then it takes off and that's kind of it. And for me, it's all about the journey. Was I disciplined? Was I motivated? Was I determined to get towards building the agency or building another business if that time comes in a few years or whatever? It's all about, was I the person worthy of the success? Was I loyal in the beginning? Was I always disciplined, working hard at it? And did I eventually get there because I was disciplined, determined towards the journey? And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with dropshipping trends or anything wrong with trying to do e-commerce, because I'm sure that's a great business model. But for me, I'm looking to build a journey, make sure I'm learning along the way, and making sure I'm actually providing real value to clients, making sure that our service delivery is the best it possibly can be. Making sure just we're the best company that does advertising and social media management that's out there at the moment. And that is a huge thing to say, and that's a big goal. But I'm looking to get there. I'm looking to make sure everything's on point, make sure everything runs smoothly. There's no clumps or bumps in the way of how we're going to get people towards their desired result, whatever that may be for our potential clients in the future. But that's what it's all about. You know, it's not just about trying to take money off people and provide them with the average result. We want to make sure that we're doing the best results possible and give them so much value with free stuff such as 15-minute Meta Ads Masterclass, the email campaign I'm currently running. I'll be running that for another day as well, as today's hasn't worked. I did only give people 2 days notice, but we're going to try again in the future with something else, but I'll talk about that in another video. But it's all about how do we get from being an average agency, providing with, you know, still good results, still good this, that and the other, but it's all about how do we make sure it's exceptional and it's the best out there and it's the best results any agency could get for their clients. So to put it plainly, yes, we did fail and we only got just over 10% of the way there, but now I'm focused on how do I grow the agency, how do I make sure that before I even try to take any money off any clients or anything like that, our service delivery is refined, our service results are actually exceptional, the best out there and the best they could possibly be. And are they something that people would want to, you know, people want to work with us for? Because if the results are average and not very good and they could get them sort of anywhere, then why would they go with us? So, you know, it's all about making sure our service is the best it possibly can be. Our results are the best they possibly can be and are the best out there. And how do we make sure that our clients are the happiest they possibly can be? Like I said, client satisfaction is a huge part of it for me. It's such an important and vital and probably the most crucial part of any business is making sure your customers, your clients, your employees, your colleagues, everyone in the whole business is the happiest and the most satisfied they possibly can be. Because that's the best way to grow a company, the best way to make sure that your clients stay loyal to you and you stay loyal to your clients also. You make sure that you say what you're going to do, you're going to put in the work when it's needed to try and improve things. You're going to make sure that you try and adapt and adjust their funnel or their systems to make sure that it works with the ads. But yes, we did fail the challenge. I got just over 10% of the way there, but before I start taking any money off any people from the agency, I'm not trying to use this as an excuse because I don't currently have any potential clients or anyone lined up to provide those services for, so it's definitely not an excuse. But I'm just saying, before I do take any money off anyone or try to do anything that's paid work, I want to make sure we provide a lot of free value to people and make sure that we do such an exceptional job when they do start to work with us, and our results are the best they possibly can be. So that's the video. Thank you very much for watching. Remember to take it one step at a time, and I'll see you in the next one.